Good morning, good morning, good morning, peeps. It's your girl Bree. I come with a quick little message to you guys this morning. Listen, I don't care how heavy the load is. Do not stop carrying it until you get to your destination. When you get to your destination, you drop everything. But you keep pushing forward. You keep pushing forward. See, sometimes we got to stand up there and encourage ourselves and motivate ourselves because we don't have people that's willing to be motivate us. We don't have people that wants to succeed, see us succeed and get to the top. But if we keep going, God is going to send people in. He will send somebody in to help motivate us, to pat us on the back and tell us, hey, sis, hey, bro, hey, king, hey, queen, you're doing a good job. Keep pushing forward. Keep going to the top. I know it's rough. I know it look rough, but you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. If I could push forward, you can push forward. See, a lot of times we have so many things going on that we lose focus of on what's really important. We lose focus on being happy. We lose focus on achieving what we need to achieve. We let our circumstances and situations get us down, get us out of our, rob us out of our happiness, rob us out of our peace. You have to learn to get rid of everything that is causing you your inner peace because you're stronger than what you think and what you allow to come into your life. You're stronger than any of that. Nothing is not broke. Nothing cannot break you unless you allow it to break you. Get out of yourself. Get out of your own way and stand. That problem that you're facing today, give that problem over to God. Cast all your cares upon Him because He cared for you first. Learn to let all that stuff go. You cannot control everything. And us as people, we want to control everything. You cannot control. Lose control. Just learn to go with the flow. Learn to go what it is. It is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. Allow those things to take place in your life so spirit and God can move how He needs to move in your life. Us being all want to be in control, all bottled up. No, we're free. Allow yourself to be free. Free to move, free to talk, free to dance, free to walk, free to do whatever you feel like you want to do. You're not in bondage. God has set you free, and who He has set free is free indeed. And you have to learn that. Sometimes God will allow us to get ourselves in situations, but we got to learn to allow ourselves to go through things in the blind. Go through things in the blind. You're getting into a new relationship, you don't know where it's going. Just have fun, experience it. You're on a new job, you don't know how it's going to turn out. Just have fun and experience it. You're moving to a new city, you don't know how you're going to make it. Have fun and take that experience. Us want to be in control of everything. That's why it delays us on times, because we want to be controlled when we should just be going with the flow. We should just be going out and just having fun. Sometimes we can get blinded by things that were supposed to benefit us. We allow stuff to blind us. We get into stuff that we shouldn't get into. We get into doubt. We get into fear. We get into worry. When God has given us peace over that matter, He has sent us there. So we should have peace over it. But we allow fear to get us blindsided, to get us what's the word I want to say? Blindsided, to get us devastated, to get us dramified by circumstances and situations, when God is calling us to step out on faith. He's calling us to move, because God will hide anything that is not for us from us, because He's want to protect us. God wants to protect us from things, and we have to learn to allow Him to protect us. We have to learn to let go of things. Stop. Listen, I got hurt by this one. I got hurt by that one. What if he hurt me like that? No, we leaving that alone. Step out on faith. Step out on that this relationship is going to be better than your last one. Step out that this job is going to be better. Step out on that house is going to be better. You got to step out on you. You heard me? Come from among yourself. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of us still hold on to past hurt and past pain, and we want to use it as a escape. Well, I've been hurt before. That's why I got this wall up. No, drop that wall. Drop that wall. Drop that old pattern of thinking of how you feel, and step into something new. Allow the newness to take over your life. Allow you to become someone who you're supposed to be. Stop hindering your own self from a place that you already healed from. Let go of that pain and continue to press forward. That's all you have to do. You have to press forward at your own self. Put your own self first. A lot of times we put ourselves on the back burner because of past mistakes that we have made. Man, listen, your past is your past. We all have a past. And if somebody throws up your past to you, tell them, God already forgave me for that. So why is you worried about it? You stuck on my past because you intimidated by my future. That's what it is. You heard me? But long as you not intimidated about your own future, long as you not being stuck in the past because you intimidated by your future, you intimidated to win because all your life people have told you that you was not going to win. You have to learn to let these things go. You have to learn to get into a place where no matter what they say, no matter what they throw against you, you're going to be able to rise above all that. Because listen, I'm telling you, people going to come and be like, yeah, you did this and did this and that. Yeah, I did that. You heard me? I stand on that. I did that. I can't take that back and I don't want to take it back. And 9 out of 10, if I spin the bin and I had to do it again, I'm going to do it again because it made me the person that I am today. And you have to get there. You have to get there, you see, because people want to hinder you. People don't want you to win. They don't want you to get what you need to get. They trying to stop you by all means necessary from getting what God has called you to get. I know you didn't put that in my TV. What God has called you to get. And what God has called, go meet your sister. What God has called you to do and what God has called you to be. We allow ourselves to get trapped up in things. We allow ourselves to second guess ourselves. Don't second guess yourself about nothing. You heard me? If you feel like that's the right thing to do, if you feel like that's what you want to do, then do it. Don't second guess yourself. Don't allow the enemy to try to make you feel less than what you are. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are beautiful. You need to get up and start telling yourself you are a handsome king, a handsome queen, whatever you are, whoever you are. You are made in God's image. God created you just the way he wanted you to create you. These problems, these small things that you are faced with today, let that go. Choose your inner peace, baby. Choose peace, no matter what you holding on to. What you hold on. I'm going to tell y'all something. I had letters from my kid's daddy from way back in the gap. I got rid of all that. You heard me? I got rid of all of it. Even though it was stuff about me and my kids and stuff, and it brought back so many memories, I let it go because that's of my past. And I don't need nothing of my past coming into my future. Those letters was holding on. Some of it was pain and some of it was pleasure. You know, I had to release that. And that's what you got to learn to do. You got to release things that no longer serving you. Those letters were no longer serving me. They were taking up space. I had clothes in here that were no longer serving me. That was taking up space. I had to get rid of that stuff. You got to get rid of all these things that's no longer serving you, just holding on because of a memory. A memory. And half of the memories that was holding on to wasn't even good memories. You got to learn to be comfortable within yourself. You got to learn to move by yourself. You got to learn to let go of things. Go with the flow, man. Lord, I don't know where this new road is going to take me, but I trust you. I don't know where this new relationship is going to take me, but I trust you. And guess what? If things don't work out, guess what I'm going to do? Guess what you should do? Pick yourself up and go on to the next. We're still learning lessons. We're still learning as we go. Nobody on this earth is perfect. We learn as we go. But you got to be willing to learn. You got to be willing to let these things go. You got to be willing to press your way forward. You heard me? These loads get heavy. Okay? Don't pick up another load while you're still trying to carry one. Drop that load off. So your shoulders don't be tense. So your back don't be hurting. So you don't catch no headaches. So your heart don't be heavy. Let these things go. Surrender these things to God. Allow him to move on your behalf. Allow him to take care of these things that you're battling. Because you can't battle them by themselves. You cannot pick and choose what you're going to give God and what you're not going to give it. Give it to him all. Give him all your burdens, all your cares wholeheartedly. Surrender these things to him. Because he's here. He's saying, I'm here, my son. I'm here, my daughter. I'm here at whatever you need from me. I'm here. And I'm here support you. I'm here to protect you. I'm here to provide for you. Some of us look outside for outside help. Some of us look outside for outside strength. When our help and our strength come from the Lord, he says, look up to the hills which cometh our help. And all our help comes from him. You could be able to remove any obstacle out your way when you trust and believe in him. Some of y'all having pain in your body. Speak to that pain. Say, by his stripes I am healed. Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself and tell God sends those people in your life to help you. Help you encourage yourself. Those people who are cheering for you. Those people wholeheartedly want you to win. Because they coming. They coming. You just got to be patient and don't give up. And don't give in. Because that's what the enemy wants. The enemy wants you to give in. The enemy wants you to give up. When God is calling you to continue to press forward. Continue to do what he has called you to do. Move how he has called you to move. Listen. I know. Listen. If nobody knows, trust me, I know. I know this road. I know this path. I know the burdens. I know all that. But I know a source. I know somebody who gonna come through when everybody else disappoints you, when everybody else counts you out, when you ain't got nobody you can call on. I know one person that you can call on and he gonna come through for you because he loves you and he wants what's best for you. See, sometimes you got to get in a place where you isolate yourself and it just got to be you and him and you got to cry out. You got to come bare. You got to take off the makeup, take off the lipstick, take off the wigs, take off the fancy clothes, take off the jewelry, take off everything and just fall on your face and cry out for him. And he's going to wrap his arms around you and he's going to lead and guide you. And he's going to make sure that you're getting everything your heart's desires. He's going to make sure your needs is met because he knows. He knows you trusting in him. He knows you believing in him. He knows that you don't have nobody but him. And he's here with you. Even when it feels like you can't feel him. Even when it seems like you can't touch him. Even when it feels like you can't hear from him. I need you to still keep pressing your way forward. I need you to still keep believing in yourself. I need you to still know that he is with you, baby. When you can't hear, sometimes the devil put all kind of distractions around you, baby, and your ears are clogged and you can't hear from the Lord. But I promise you, he's leading and guiding you. That still voice that's inside of you that's waking you up in the morning to tell you to keep press forward, that is him. He's leading and guiding you to go where he needs you to go. He needs you to pick yourself up. When everything is falling all around you and you feel like you can't catch a break, but something inside of you keep telling you to go, that's God. He's pressing you forward. He's allowing you to move. Sometimes he got to shake something up around you for you to be able to move. Sometimes he got to tear it completely down for you to be able to move. But no matter how he do it, he's doing it out of love for you. He's doing it out of love so that you can see who you truly are. Because sometimes we stay stuck. We allow circumstances, situations, we allow people to keep us stuck in things where he's been telling us to move forward from. Sometimes we hold on to pain, trauma. We hold on to relationship because we trauma bond with somebody. Heal. It's a season now. If you're running around here with pain and hurt, you don't need to worry about being in a relationship. You don't need to worry about having nobody on side. You need to worry about healing. Healing yourself so that you can teach somebody else that's going through what you went through, how you healed, so you can tell somebody else. You can't have a testimony without going through a test. So as long as you're going through this test, remember the good, the bad, and the ugly. And when you share your testimony, you tell them everything. You withhold nothing because God withhold nothing good from man. He won't. But you got to know that you got to know You got to trust and believe that he's working things out for your good. That he's making sure that you and yours are covered in good. Because God is a just God. And he's a jealous God. Whatever you putting before him, he will take it. He's a jealous God. Yes, he is. He's very jealous. Put nothing before him. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you. Know that God is your own and on. Let me tell you something. Late in the midnight hour, when you can't sleep, when you're tossing and turning, when you feel like you're having a mental breakdown, baby, God shows up and he shows out and he turns it around for you because he loves you. You're not the only one, baby, that's going through. But one thing I do know, baby, you're going to get through. You're going to get through this. You're going to look back and see how I made it through my storm and my tests. You made it, baby. When they tried to destroy you, let me rephrase that. When you tried to destroy yourself because you was too busy caught on and focused on how somebody else tried to hurt you, how somebody else tried to stop you and what somebody else done to you. You was stuck on it. So you was hurting yourself when God was trying to elevate you. He was pushing you up. He was telling you was more than a conqueror. He was telling you that you can do it. He was telling you, baby, that you could speak into that mouth and speak into your circumstances, your situations, and tell them situations and circumstances to get behind you. He was telling you about the power you possess inside of you, baby. And now, as you dropping them loads off, baby, you're free. You heard me? You're free. You casted all your burdens on him. You're dropping them loads. And he's blessing you. He's blessing you. He's going to continue to bless you. Because you're a blessing. You bless. You're anointed. He has his hands on you. He got a mission for you. A job for you to do. And I know you might not understand it. You might not understand why you're going through this. You might not understand why you're going through that. But it's all for his greater good. It's all for your greater good. His greater good. Your good. It's all for you to get to where you need to be. It's all for God to allow you to see the potential you have. And you see, sometimes we are no our potential. And because of people, of what they have said and what they have done to us and how they try to program us that we not this and we not that, we had to learn to get out of our own way. We had to learn not to allow nobody else to program our mind. See, listen, watching that TV, being on the social media and all the rest of that stuff, programming our mind. You heard me? The devil will make you look at something on TV and try to get mad. And he'll try to make you feel some type of way. You see, but the devil have no power. He has no power, but you got to know that he has no power. You got to know that the devil give you temporary solutions. Yes, he do, but what God give you, he give you something permanent. If God tell you he's going to come through and do something for you, it's going to be done correct. You see, if the devil tell you he's going to do something for you, he's going to do it to you just like this. But guess what? Bits and pieces is going to start falling. That's why it's always good to be patient and wait on the Lord. Wait on him. He know when the perfect time to come. He know when to show up and show out in your life. Excuse me. He know when to make a way out of no way for you. He know when to send that help. He know when you're at your breaking point. He know it all already. He know it all. He just be waiting for you to talk to him. That's all he is. He be wanting to communicate with you. You know how you get on the phone, you talk to your partner, you talk to your homegirl, talk to your co-workers, talk to your boss, talk to your mama, talk to your daddy, talk to the churn, talk to everybody. But you ain't not spending no time with him. You're not talking to him. That's what he wants. He just wants you to sit down and say, you know what, God, let me tell you about this. I got up this morning and I was like, I just wasn't feeling it, God. I just wasn't feeling it, God. I was just like, I'm done with everything. I'm done with everybody. I just want to change my number. I just want to pack up my house and I want to get away. He wants you just to have a conversation with him. That's it. He just wants you to tell him all about your problems. He just wants you to give them all to him. That's it. So he can get that load off of you. Get that load, drop that load off of you and send somebody to help you. That's it. That's all he want to do. Send somebody to help you. Drop that load off. Yeah, I got a gray string on my eye. He just wants you to drop that load off. That's it. That's all he wants you to do. Just trust in him, y'all. Y'all gonna be okay. Y'all gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. Encourage one another. Mentor one another. Love on one another. Pray for one another. That's it. That's it. Gonna be all right. No weapon that is formed against you shall prosper. But they gonna form. Hell yeah, they gonna form out this world. Back to back, back to back, left to right, up to down, up to down. They gonna form. But it ain't gonna prosper. It's not gonna prosper. Continue to be the best you can be. And continue to be true to you. When you true to yourself, baby. Whoo, baby, let me tell you the beneficial. When you true to yourself, nothing nobody else say, nothing nobody else do. It doesn't bother you. Cause you. Like, take me or leave me, or don't take me at all, because I'm not changing for nobody. I'm not compromising with nobody. So I'm not compromising. You got to get to a place where you tell yourself, listen, why would I compromise myself to make you feel some type of way? Why would I compromise myself to make you like me? Or why would I compromise myself to fit into your group or something like that? Why the hell would I do that? Make it make sense, because it doesn't make any sense. You don't got to compromise yourself of who you are to fit into nobody. You understand? When God has called you to stand out. A lot of y'all scared to stand out. So, because you know what? A lot of y'all so used to having people, y'all got codependency issues. Y'all so used to having people all around y'all and all the rest of y'all scared to be alone. Man, listen, look. I may be alone, but I ain't never lonely. You hear that little boy in the background? Yes. I may be alone, but I ain't never lonely. Y'all got to get to that place where y'all can be by yourself, where y'all can have one-on-one time with God, having a peace of mind. You know that? I don't care if it's me laying in the bed. I don't care if it's sitting right here by myself. It is having me a peace of mind. Just being at ease within myself. Because sometimes, y'all, we allow things to throw us way off a path. We allow things to get all in our way and tear us down and throw us off. Man, get us off track. Stuff that we shouldn't even be bothered with. Stuff that we should have been let go. We got to learn to let go of things that's no longer serving us. We still holding on to promises, problems. We still holding on to stuff that happened 20 years ago. Man, let that go. Let that go. Out with everything old, everything new. You hear me? Everything new. That's where I'm at in life. I'm out with everything old in my life. And I'm in with everything new. New blessings, new home, new love, new cars, new furniture, new everything. New everything. I'm just over it all. And I'm on to the new. And y'all got to be over it all. You hear me? I don't have no load. My load, I have to drop my load off. I dropped it off. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be where I am, and you have to be grateful to be where you are. You have to be grateful to be where you are in the circumstances and situations, because guess what? What was meant to destroy you, what was meant to break you, it didn't, baby. You still standing. You should be happy. You should be at so much of peace. You should be able to put on whatever you want to put on and go where you want to go and just be happy. Nothing should get you down, because the main thing that was sent to broke you is strengthen you, baby. It strengthened you. Those people betraying you and all the rest of that stuff, that was supposed to break you. Them telling lies on you and doing all that was supposed to break you, baby. That didn't break you. That showed you how much strong you was, how much strength you had within yourself. Man, you are a force to be reckoned with. But until you accept who you are, I could talk till I'm blue in the face. Until you accept who you are, baby, it's nothing. You got to accept that you're a force to be reckoned with. You got to accept that God has his hands on you. You got to accept that God has a plan for you. You got to accept that God is bringing you somewhere. You got to accept this stuff. And sometimes you might not know how to accept it. So that's why you're scared. Sometimes people fear of stepping into somewhere new, because people don't like change. But baby, listen, change is what you need. Change is what you need. You need a new atmosphere. You need a new new visual place. You need whole nothing view. Like, you need some new air. You've been breathing the same toxic air. It's time to get up, come from amongst this toxic stuff, and go into something with peace, harmonious peace. That's what you need. You need that. You've been through all the chaos, all the fussing and fighting and the toxicity and all of it. You've been through that. Now we all about peace, love, joy, spreading the peace, helping who we can help. You hear me? Ministering to who we can minister to. We taking our rightful stands, baby. Them loads is not for you no more. That's not yours no more. God has created you. You're a whole new creature. You're a whole new creation. You hear me? See, back then you used to be a creature. You're not a creature no more, baby. You're a whole creation. You're a whole creation. He didn't created something in you that's marvelous, that's shining. Because let me tell you something. Whatever in you is out you and it's going to come out. You heard me? And your inner, that love, that peace, that joy, that happiness that you are, that respectful person that you are, that uplifting person that you are, that prayer warrior that you are, that spiritual counselor that you are, that teacher that you are, that good mother or father that you are, it's out. Everybody see it. Everybody see it. Nobody has no mess. They see it in you. But why is it so hard for you to see in yourself what you are? Spend some time with yourself. Heal yourself. Work on thyself, because those loads, you bury those loads no more. Well, it's your girl, Bree, you guys. I love you guys. I hope this message reach who it needs to reach. I hope it encourage whoever it needs to encourage. If anybody having any suicide thoughts or anything, I ask that you seek some help. If anybody's going through any financial struggles or something, I ask that you reach out for help or anything like that. I ask that you get some counseling on anything that you're facing. You're not alone. There are people out here to help you. There are people out here to encourage you. There are people out here to uplift you guys. I'm always praying for you guys. I want the best for you guys, and I want you to succeed at whatever endeavor that God has for you. Wherever He's trying to take you, just trust in Him. Trust in Him and where He's trying to take you. I love you guys. You guys have a blessed and prosperous day. Peace.